Hey guys, welcome back to this mini investigation where we are trying to figure out how interested the 6 different aspirations are in their own love lives. Whether they can find a partner in 7 days or they are focusing on completely different things. Except that I realized while editing that I only recorded some of them for 5 days, so the title is a bit misleading now, but the concept is still the same. So first of all, here is Annabelle, our science sim. Her first thoughts as she moved in are to get a job in some very scientific career, and of course she wants a telescope. We know that owning a telescope is vital for every science sim. She wants to make a career as a doctor, so let's fulfill that and the telescope first, and then we will see. Oh wow, she already wants to woohoo in the closet! For scientific reasons, of course, not like she's the woohoo type of person, but she has to experience everything in her life. Okay, you know what, I take it back. Maybe she is a woohoo type of person. Our next candidate is Linda, the fortune sim. But as we can see from her lifetime one, she prefers managing other beings to earn her money instead of making it on her own. But because I want to give her a normal job just as the others have, let's go with a low career. I think that would suit her well. And besides of that, she can't wait to earn some money. Her next want is to make her first friendship, which will also lead her to the promotion. And after that, here comes the great house renovation. Our third and final test subject is Christina, the popularity sim. And she starts with some real popularity sim ones, like getting to know new people, make friends, and find a job that suits her personality. However, she has zero interest in politics, so I think she's gonna start her career in the music industry. And she already rolled a skill gain one. Is it something necessary for the job? Oh, not even that, just a cooking skill. Maybe she wants to learn new recipes so she can serve better food at her parties. She also made it clear that the TV I provided was not good enough for her, so once she had that one fulfilled, we arrived to the precious woohoo in the bad ones. We are right on track, now she only needs to meet someone. She missed a neighbor's visit because of work, so she spent the afternoon meeting new people online. Once the neighbors came over, she spotted at Tim, our garbage digger, who I already regretted having in the first part, yet once again I forgot to get rid of him. So now at least Annabelle has someone to hook up with. And she's getting there surprisingly fast. After getting to know him a bit better and trying with some light flirt, she's already planning to invite him on a date, and she really cares because she's already afraid of the rejection at the same time. I can't even believe this after all the things I said at the end of the first episode. Our science sim is going on a date on the very first day. Incredible! So after she stalked the entire build catalog in the backyard, she decided to get some new clothes, and by the time she got there, she just wrote the one to invite someone on a date. Honestly, I was expecting the marry a rich sim one sooner than just a regular date, but they are full of surprises as always. Anyway, here is this guy. I haven't checked whether they are attracted or not, but she just introduced herself and their relationship is already around 20, so I'll consider that as a good sign. So, is he willing to spend the rest of the day hanging out and flirting with her? What do you mean, no? Okay, I guess this is because it turns out that they find each other rather ugly. But don't worry, Linda, we'll find someone else. For example, here is Jay. She's already fond of him, so let's just make them sit in the rain for a couple of hours. Oh no, she re-rolled it. Oh, I should have logged it. But we can still apply the friendship one to this guy, and maybe she rolls some romantic ones once again in the meantime. Okay, forget the date, we have much better ones. And I was about to invite Jay over, but he was quicker and already invited Linda downtown. Officially, it's not a date, but she already has some plans. Wait, do you just serenaded him out of nowhere? And this fulfilled one of his wants? Oh my god, they are going to be a perfect couple, I can see that already. What? How dare she? I was about to ask him out and she just jumps into his arms. And they even developed a crush on each other. Jesus. The competition is real for this man. Well, now Linda must show her dominance by asking Jay on a date right in front of her. But don't worry about her, it looks like she moved on rather quickly. Apparently Jay is not a dancer type and this will probably leave them with an average date, but at least Chrissy surrendered to her. And her final slow dance attempt also made her slap Jay, so it's a perfect win. However, he was not willing to dance with her all night long, regardless of high relationship and love potions, and it looks like this would be a really important thing for Linda in a partner. So I suggest scoping the room so maybe she finds some other candidate who would suit her better. Annabelle's date was going well, but they were getting hungry by the night, and unfortunately while she was preparing dinner, the timer ran out. But it was still a nice experience and they had dinner together after all. Also, she haven't used up her woohoo wand, so we can work towards that in the upcoming days. Ooh, she wants a maid around the house. Maybe we get lucky and this is going to be some really hot maid coming over. Oh no, it's a woman. Well, never mind, I guess she still needs some help around the house so she can focus on much more important things. You know what? Tim is still over. Let's see if I can make them woohoo in the bed with ACR. I hope the relationship they built so far is high enough for that. And then she still has one shot to get even closer to him by discovering the mysteries of the closet woohoo. Hey, where the heck are you going?
I can't believe how late it is. I should be getting home.
Oh really? There is this beautiful woman lying next to you, all pixelated and stuff, and you just leave like that. Who the hell would do that? Hello, mister, do you have a moment to slow dance with me? Wait, no way this is happening again. What is it about her? Every single man he gets in touch with ends up being flirted by another woman a second later. You know, there's a movie, I don't remember the name, but I will look it up. So, in that movie, the main character was a guy who got cursed or what, and whoever he dated found love right after, but never with him. I feel like that Linda is in a similar situation here. Wait a second, this night is full of surprises. I guess Jay realized his mistake because now he's heading to slow dance with Linda all by himself. But is it too late? Now Linda seems a bit more interested in the elder generation. And I'm getting concerned about this. Jay seemed a good match so far, but now starting another side affair can easily danger their relationship. But also, who am I to decide? If she wants to go on a date with him, she will, whatever the consequences. Oh no, she messed it up! She just ruined her relationship for a boring date. The poor guy's just sitting here ordering one drink after the other. I don't know if we can make this right, or if she will want to make this right. If the night wasn't disastrous enough, she also got fired on her very first day. Luckily, she's not completely discouraged, she wants to get a new job right away. And her original second option was the architecture career, so let's get her that one. And now it looks like she's more determined than ever. Maybe I was wrong picking her the low career first, and this is what she wanted all along. Annabelle returned home on her very first workday with a new colleague of hers, and as she gained a cleaning skill for her promotion, she thought of reading about couples counseling as well. I mean, if Tim is able to leave her just like he did last night, he clearly needs some professional guidance. On Tuesday, Christina has a day off and she's already planning to organize a party, so this is going to be a perfect occasion to meet her new online friends in real life. She has a wonderful set of suggested activities. She won't be happy with some whatever party here, she wants to push it to the maximum, and let's be honest, having a first woohoo can really raise the party score. After having a couple of drinks, they quickly ended up woohooing on the sofa. The poor bartender guy is like, have you guys finished yet? Can I turn around? Did you hear that? Is this really happening? I don't remember the last time someone got pregnant from risky woohoo, and this is happening to her right now. Oh god, this is really not how I imagined her week to start. Right after the party ended, Christina already wanted to meet new people, so she greeted a random guy passing by her house, and after getting to know him a bit better, she immediately rolled on to flirt with him. I was really hoping to get her married by the time she gives birth, and maybe she will, but I'm not sure this is going to be the biological father. On the third day after getting home with a well-earned promotion, Annabelle decided to learn lifelong happiness as well. Another great idea if she considers getting old alongside Tim. The first signs of Christina's pregnancy are already here, but she has to hold on because she has some big plans for the afternoon. And luckily her new love interest accepted the invitation. I wonder if he's surprised seeing her pregnant all of a sudden. So they spent a lovely evening together, had a dream date, and as you can see, they are already feeling very comfortable at each other's presence. Linda still wants to woohoo, and currently her only hope is Jay. Maybe she can apologize well enough to mend his heart so they can continue their relationship like the thing with that old guy never happened. Okay, it looks like the anger is gone, so let's give this woohoo thing a try. Oh, okay, I see. That's just very embarrassing. Oh, hey, what is wrong with you? I thought you forgave her. Or is it because of the woohoo try? Jesus, he's so rude. Okay, Linda, I get it. You probably want him out of your life at this point. Thursday morning, Christina is still hesitating a bit between her two guys, but for her it's not a problem. She's making a three-way call so they can discuss their first woohoos together. Anyway, this day passed rather eventless for her, except that she managed to become best friends with both guys. By Thursday, Linda is desperate to find someone to woohoo with, and she appears to be a little bit cursed so far, so she decided to get some help from the matchmaker. They were trying to have a great time, but this guy had more wants related to his dog than to Linda, so it all ended up in another okay date. Maybe a bit worse. Annabelle kept learning and learning in the past 2 days, as we have seen, and I wanted to give that time to her on her own to figure things out, but now it is really time to invite Tim over and do the woohoo for science. Oh wow, he starts with a serenade. Maybe a tiny bit awkward, but I appreciate it. Okay, experiment time. Luckily he also agreed, so now nothing can stop them from this great discovery. Oh, look how they are bonding over that. Only now I'm a bit concerned that she has no more ones related to Tim. But they still have about 3 minutes left from the date, so I'm not gonna force them to do anything, but ACR can and probably will. So as expected, ACR did its thing for Annabelle and now she's madly in love with Tim. They had a perfect date which ended right when she had to leave for her night shift at the hospital, and after this date, she became very much afraid that Tim does not share all these grandiose feelings. Which is actually true, their love is one-sided for now. So either this changes or she might get left at the altar, because there's only one way to let go of this fear. Friday starts pretty successfully for Linda as it seems like she finally found a career that suits her. She was promoted and she also met a guy at work. I guess he's special in some way if he managed to grab her attention. So now let's try to make something out of this possibility. Oh well, I don't even have to do a thing. This guy is very serious. They barely know each other and he just kissed her out of nowhere. What is love for the first sight if not this? Okay, you know what, let's give him one of her very expensive gadgets. After all this, I don't necessarily feel like she has to buy his love, but it's better to be safe than sorry. So now the marriage is out of question for Linda, but there is one final thing to figure out. She has that woohoo one sitting there for a very long time now, so having that fulfilled would also be a huge milestone for her. But can she finally fulfill it? I really hope this guy won't reject her. This week has been full of disappointments and mistakes for her. She really deserves this much in the end. Well, alright, at least he agreed. Honestly, before starting, I was totally convinced that she's gonna have the marry or rich sim want, and so she's gonna be one of the easiest aspirations to marry off. And maybe it could have turned out better if she keeps building her relationship with Jay all the way, but that remains a question. The point is that she at least managed to find someone who seems committed to her a little bit more than the previous ones. On Friday afternoon, Tim called Annabelle and invited her on another date. She was also planning to stay home from work that night, so maybe she was expecting this call already. They headed to the Botanical Garden, which is probably my favorite restaurant in the game, and this place brings out the best from them as well. You guys know I can't say no to surprise engagements, and she must let that fear go in one way or another. Oh my god, he accepted the ring! Finally she can let this pressure go, but this still doesn't mean they will get married as well. I'm gonna give it a try as well if she rolls it as a fear without further improving their relationship, but who knows if she will. They decided to come back to her place for the rest of the date, and the lot already loaded with her having the marriage rejection fear. So I guess there's nothing else left but to see whether she gets left at the altar or not. I hope she won't though, that would be really unimpressive. Alright, she did the thing! Even though she was driven by fear all along, she managed to get married in a little bit more than 5 days. And honestly, I was expecting 0 romantic interactions from her, so this is quite an achievement. Okay, brace yourselves, it's baby time.
No! God, please, no! No!
Why is this happening to her? Why is this happening to me? I have no idea how she will manage to date anyone in the next days with a set of twins. Getting pregnant from a couch who was already shocking enough, and now this. By Saturday morning, the house started to look like a battlefield, and there was little hope for a way out of this. But somebody shone a light by ringing the phone, and it turns out to be her second and more attractive pet. So they came over to a karaoke bar just so I can get some outro footage. But this wasn't the only thing achieved here. She had her very first woohoo with this guy too, and luckily she did not get pregnant once again. And somehow woohooing in the car in public is miraculous because every single time they roll an engagement wand after it. Okay, maybe not every time, but it's really frequent. So let's propose to him right here and now on the stage, and then I guess we can give a try to another woohoo. Well, perfect. The wedding party, or more like the rescue squad, is on the way. It's the final and biggest day for Christina because she made her decision. She's not marrying the biological father of her twin boys, but she started anew with a man who seemed more suiting for her. Honestly, that was very risky, but a brave choice. And after all the things she went through this week, I'm really proud of her. So this is it, we finished talking all the 6 aspirations, and at least for me, the results were sometimes surprising. Convincing a romance sim to willingly marry someone. A family sim requiring so much bonding to fall in love. A science sim going crazy about woohoo. A fortune sim not being a gold digger. A pleasure sim being perfectly balanced. The fact that I'm still surprised experiencing all these outcomes after playing so many different sims with different aspiration combinations for years only shows how they still manage to be unique personalities despite of being categorized by their aspirations, and that's a truly wonderful thing in The Sims 2. So, my love letter to the game is over. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!